This is Paul. Yeah, your personal rights and obligations. Hmm. Your rights as a citizen. What makes you a United States citizen? Uh-huh. Page 51. Sources of your rights as a citizen of the United States. Yeah, page 52. Your right to freedom of speech and freedom of the press. Now, my right to freedom of assembly. Yeah. My right to freedom of religion. Yeah. My right to vote. My right to hold public office. Yeah. My right to keep and bear arms. My right to individual privacy. My right to the full enjoyment of my property. Yeah. My right to equal protection of the laws. Yes. My right or privilege against self-incrimination. Yeah. My right to due process of law. My right to habeas corpus. Yes. My right against double jeopardy. Yeah. And my right to a jury trial. hmm Now, limitations and suspension of my rights. Yeah. Curfew. Martial law. Other suspensions of my rights when you must help police. Now, these are my rights, and you violated all of them. Every one of them. For some reason, you have this idea that I have no rights. Yeah. I email you every day that my rights are being violated. Yes. And your answer to your problem was to have me arrested. Yes. And discredit my reputation. And you were going to misprision all of these felonies because you're in law enforcement and I'm not. Now, those rights that are mine, yeah, I'm going to want all of them. And the way that you're going to do it is you're going to remove all your fraud, your felony, your forgery, and you're going to give me my sons. Yes. And then I'm going to speak to Marilyn about Velda's private investigation firm. Now, I know it sounds like it's one of these come to find out employers, employee relationships, and I'm sure that we will. But the reason I get investigative fees as a cost of litigation, yes, is I can investigate you, and when I find anything that discredits your reputation, yeah, it adds to the amount of damages that I get as the victim. Now, for the attorneys, the judges, the sheriffs, the police departments that didn't understand why you get paid investigative fees, yeah, the intention of the investigating of the individual that you're suing, yes, is to discredit them and find any additional evidence of any crime. Yeah. Now, if it was theft, money laundering, profiteering, yes, of course, kidnapping, pooch. But oftentimes, when investigating your character, right now, you get those investigative fees for that very purpose. Now, when I wanted Marilyn to manage Velda's, I wanted it to be predominantly, yes, breast sizes as large or larger than hers, with the intention that somebody decided to use the breasts of large breasted women, yeah, so as to use their breasts to store what could be considered the memories of the mammaries. Now, I've said that the puppet remembers and the person forgets. Yeah. And unless the puppet is turned on, they just can't remember. They just can't. Now, somebody wanted to use the big breasted women as file cabinets. Yeah. For their personal crimes, and the thought was you'd control the world because only 4% of women have double D or larger breasts. And a lot of large breasted women, pooch, they didn't like finding out about your availability, yes, of controlling their sexuality. Yeah. Now, my thought was that Velda was going to have a large managerial group of women. Yeah, all women except, well, I actually own the company. I don't manage it. No, I volunteer there. That particularly have a dislike, and they have a dislike for men. Yes, in uniform that have used large breasted women to gratify their sexual appetites of wanting to come to find out. Now, I intentionally designed Velda's, yes, so that the employees there would have a dislike in it.